Why, hello there. What do you do?
What's going on, guys?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Nick and Matt here with...
Me, Molt, guys, back from Thanksgiving. For those of you that celebrate it, we hope that y'all had an amazing time. For those of you that don't celebrate it, hey, we still hope that you had an amazing time. We are back. What is going on today?
We've got some balance changes. They're going to be coming on 11/30, November 30th. It is currently the 28th as we're recording this. 2 days from now.
Right.
They're not live yet.
2 days.
So the way we approach card balance in Clash Royale is a combination of playtesting and looking at the stats, in particular card use rates and win rates. You can expect monthly balance changes to keep gameplay fine-tuned and as fun as possible, Molt.
Right. I feel like they always, for the most part, their balance changes, they get them right, you know? Especially depending on what's going on in the game. And with the ones that we see here, especially the first one, I think that it is extremely necessary. What was the nickname that you called it and people on Reddit call it?
Everyone calls it Meta Minion on Reddit because I think every deck that's popular had it in there somehow. Like the Hog deck, ridiculous. The Golem deck, the Lava Hound. It's just really, really, really strong value. So,
even though when we first played with it, we were like, this thing sucks. And then once people figured out that it was really
amazing on defense.
Yeah. So, the Mega Minion's damage is going to be decreased by 6%, and its hit speed is being decreased to only 1.4 from 1.3. So that's just 0.1 second slower. As one of the most used cards.
Damage.
Not
like
too
its
much.
physical damage is by 6%, and the hit speed goes down 0.1. OJ gave us a fun stat that we could throw in here. He calculated it as 15% damage per second slower.
Wow.
So, hidden numbers, right? As one of the most
That's
used
actually
cards
pretty big.
at the top and in challenges, Mega Minion is clearly in need of some attention. It offers a lot of value on defense and fits into almost any deck, so we're looking to reduce the damage. So, the one thing people said is it should die to a fireball. It still won't.
Oh, that's true. It still won't. But it's going to do... like, the fact that it would get as much damage done on a tower as it would just in one swing was ridiculous. Like, sometimes you would just stare at it and be like, okay, I should have zapped it.
It's like a Hog Rider swing, but it's also a good
defense. It seriously is.
It's like, what?
Yes. It's ridiculous. Okay, so now, next. We saw the Elixir Collector being used probably 2 metas ago or 2 updates ago, like 2 months.
It was
maybe
the
a month and a half
minion of like the summer.
Yeah, it was when Goizen was around. When Giant Poison was around, the Elixir Collector was around as well. It kind of took a huge hit in the last nerf. So here, its production speed is increased to 8.5 from 9.8.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That is a lot. And its lifetime is decreased by only 10 seconds.
Over a second quicker. Every 8 seconds. That's not very long when you actually look at the in-game timer. All right, so we're going to have quicker Elixir. So that means like if you don't have your Elixir Collector takeout spell ready quick enough, they've already made 2 of it back or so.
Yeah. And then whatever spell you have to take it out isn't going to be necessarily as valuable, so then you probably won't even use it.
Yeah.
Because it just wouldn't be worth. So you have to be ready for it.
So we'll see.
So our last...
Yeah.
I agree with what it said. Our last Elixir took the Elixir Collector from a heavily overused card to a relatively underused card. So now they're going to try and get it back to the middle ground. While still maintaining the risk aspect. Just like any type of investment,
also
there is risk along with the return.
10 seconds quicker means you could play it later into the match. Even with 70 seconds, you could drop it down as the last overtime minute starts and get almost all of it out of it.
Right.
Interesting. All right. So Poison is next up on the chopping or on the
I like this.
block.
I'm okay with this though. I'm okay with this.
That's good. So Poison damage increased by 10%, which that's a huge amount. I'm gonna go and actually look.
The slow is not coming back. So a lot of people are freaking out and they're like, now this is just gonna straight up kill 3 Musketeers. And it's like, yeah, if you can keep the 3 Musketeers in it. Like the only reason even before when they stayed in it, you still had to zap them, right? Like when it had the slow effect, they still needed a zap when they got through it, right?
Yeah, like it'll kill a Musketeer and a Wizard now if they sit in it they have to sit in it for 10 seconds though. So the only thing though is if you're attacking and someone puts a Musketeer down, and you have a Hog, and then you put Poison, you might be able to keep it in there that long, but you could also have just fireballed it, so it's not the biggest difference. But it'll be interesting. So it does 81 damage per second at max level, so about 8 extra with the 10%, and then for 10 seconds.
So it'll be about 90 damage. It'll be at like 90 damage or so.
Yeah, about 90 damage, and so basically every second for 10 seconds it'll tick. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fine with that. That doesn't seem like worrisome to me. And people are using the log anyways, so like that'll keep them in there. But honestly, that'll end up doing more damage than really necessary. Next, the Tombstone. I've been seeing a lot of it lately, haven't you? And
yeah, it's people can survive golems with a Tombstone is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's madness. I mean, it does take skill to be able to do so because you can log it once it's at half health.
Yeah.
But still, I definitely think it needs some reworking. So the spawn speed is decreased to 2.9 from 2.5. So just a 0.4 second. So almost half a second.
Do you notice when there's an ice wizard and a Tombstone's producing at it, it won't move?
The ice wizard?
Yeah, it'll literally stand still and just keep hitting.
Because it takes like 3 shots to kill a...
And now they spawn slower, so maybe it's actually so he could actually keep moving.
Yeah, and then then he'll end up getting on the other side and get tower damage to him.
But it's like it was able to like halt princesses and ice wizards. It was just was so fast. That's
so
cool.
Now it's gonna be a little bit slower, 2 less skeletons over the lifetime of it. Not that big of a deal. When it busts, it's still gonna be the same amount of skeletons that come out. And lastly, I think this is really just gonna affect tournaments and challenges. It's not really gonna affect the ladder too much.
Yeah, this is just whenever it's this little. So guys, Lava Hound, Lava Pup hit points decreased by 1%. Whatever it's just that little of a number, it's because of one card level doesn't work the same as the other ones. So It says it's just a fix for an inconsistent interaction with Crown Towers versus Lava Pups at certain levels. So then maybe they take 3 shots versus 2 at certain levels.
Well, right now, sometimes it takes 3 shots to kill one. I think that
Is there a level where it's 4 maybe? That would be crazy.
I think it takes 3 right now in challenges to kill a full health pup.
Even level.
Right, so hopefully, 1% couldn't make it 2 shots, you don't think, right?
I don't know. So maybe there was like one level where it was 1.2 high or something. It was like 4 shots.
Or maybe even after you zapped it, it still took 2 shots. Now maybe if you zap it, it'll just take 1.
Yeah.
I think that's right. I don't really know. We'll have to see once it's active.
If you zap it, they should be 1 shot. Maybe they were still 2. That would have been nuts.
I think it was still 2, yeah. I mean, I'm not certain about that, but that's not that big of a change. So,
nah.
I don't know. We want y'all to comment down below which of these you're most excited about, which you're worried about, and what you still think needs tweaking. What do you think needs tweaking?
Royal Giant is back on the rise, so I don't know if he needs tweaking or if we just need more cards. Like, we're going to get Clone Spell very soon, so maybe more cards will just bring more decks.
Yeah, he is on the rise, but honestly, the deck that I've been using, the Zap Bait deck, I beat 6 of them in a row the other day facing them and just lost a one today.
I use it quite a bit, so I feel okay with it, but yeah.
I do think that he is he's definitely pretty strong for the type of card that he is.
But if it wasn't him, I think it'd be all Hogs. I don't think there's any other card right now. I mean, Golem,
but Hogs are being shut down very easily by Barbarians right now, by Logs and Ice Spirits and Knights and all these different things. I do think that the Golem shouldn't kill minions still.
I don't know. I think this first one should, because now people are good at placing them to where they don't.
Yeah, that's true, as long as they're behind it.
Yeah. That'll be interesting, though. But we need some... I'm in the mood, now that Thanksgiving's over, for some good collabs. So if you guys have any ideas...
Yeah.
You can drop them down below. But I think that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah, that's going to be it, guys. We hope you're excited about this. Oh, also, now that Nick and I are just hanging out talking, other games to play. So we've done 8-Ball Pool, Insult Simulator, Flappy Golf... we've got some collabs planned coming up with some other games, but we want to know what y'all are playing, what you want us to play. I saw one. Let me pull this up on my iPad.
It was surprising. Everyone was like, they're such noobs at 8-Ball Pool. I was like, yeah, kind of, but it was really fun still.
It was a lot of fun. Maybe
I like Flappy Golf the best, but we'll see.
Yeah. Well, that one did well, too. Somebody told me that we should play archery golf together.
Ooh. Maybe sure, right?
You have these written down? I already downloaded the app. I went through some of them. So if you see a game down below that someone has commented, like it. Don't comment the same thing, and then we'll go to top comments and we'll find the games that you guys want us to play.
Yeah, and that's about once a week. Otherwise, stay tuned for some more of this game, and we'll see you guys in the next Clash Royale update, which is just 2 days away when the balance changes come out.
Oh my gosh, balance changes. I can't wait. We'll see you guys later.
Peace out.
Later.